Beloved floaties and precious members, how you going? We're looking at a death trap. We're looking at a 91 Geo Metro convertible and proof that, the rules 30 years ago were so different that car companies could just sell you a death trap. I made that face when I saw this turn. I was like, they actually made something like this. The Geo Metro is not a pillar of strength, even with a hard metal roof. And I swear, when it zooms out, we get a look at this. It'd be like what it'd be like just sitting on a playing card, flying through traffic. So let's get straight in. Oh wow, my right ear is loving that. Yeah, my right ear can hear all of that.
And State Farm.
Why? Okay.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motor Week 90. We're glad to have you with us. This time of year, a car buyer's fancy can turn to thoughts of convertibles.
Yes.
The problem is, for the average car buyer, most convertibles are kind of expensive.
The reason is because you have to engineer them more to make up for the fact that it's missing all the structural integrity of a roof and like a big B-pillar. So you have to put money into it.
They usually cost thousands more
no.
than the hardtop models on which they are based.
Don't gesture towards it. Oh, look at its flat bum that it's got. I hate this era of car. Look at it. It's just one big swoopy shape. Nothing else. Just big swoopy shape. Barely any wheel arch at all. And I swear that crease is the only thing giving it rigidity. Man, look at this. It really is just a Geo Metro with the roof cut off. As simple as that. My Nana had one of these, and it floats down the road like a plastic bag. Oh, this is rough. I do have a convertible, right? I do have one, and it's a well-made one, and with the roof down, it wobbles like mad when you jump over bumps, so...
Geo Metro convertible is no different. It cost a few thousand more than the Metro LSI hatchback.
Oof.
But since the Metro hatchback only cost $7,495 to begin with...
because it's based on a cheap, desolate car already...
that makes the Metro convertible one of the least expensive topless cars you can buy.
That's not a... Hey, check out this radiation shield. It's the cheapest one they're selling. What? There's no music.
At $9,740, the Geo Metro convertible is hardly what you could call an expensive drop top. Even with options, our test car only comes to $10,866.
I wonder how they save so much money. I have no idea.
But then the Metro is not a sports car like the Mazda Miata. It's a simple commuter runabout that offers the option of open-air motoring.
And open-air death. Because this thing would fold in on its own ass like nothing. Any obstacle you run into this thing will just go and just smash into itself. Don't get me wrong, I desperately want this. I desperately want one. Because it's a death nug. Tony's no different. Tony would do far worse in an accident. Would he? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I can't wait for the roof to go up because you can tell it's just going to shut right here. It's going to be this weird little plastic bag that you drag over yourself. And it won't be automatic. It will not. You'll have to manually dig in there and pull it over yourself.
It's also, dare we say, the cutest car we've seen in some time. This tiny ragtop
cutest
elicited more questions.
I don't know. It's my modern eyes, and it's like it's not that it's a different time for styling. It's just a different time for it actually being made out of something properly. It just looks like it's gonna wobble.
And comments from strangers during its stay with us than the last Ferrari we tested.
That does happen a lot, actually. Most people like cute cars over big exotic ones.
But this is no Ferrari. Its minuscule three-cylinder engine
Three
displaces only
cylinders!
1 liter and produces just 55 horsepower and 58 pound-feet of torque.
Sorry, can you hear that top end going... brrrr? Wow. I guess there's a lot of counterbalancing going on inside of there to keep that three-cylinder working. Although I do like this era of engines. Like, look how bare and straight up it is. That's what a three-cylinder little 1 liter engine's going to look like. Nowadays, it's like a big, giant plastic thing all over it.
That's less than many current motorcycle engines. And like a motorcycle, the Metro convertible's light weight allows it to deliver excellent fuel mileage.
Well, it's not
The EPA
ugly. I
estimates
can
are
see the
40 city,
cue.
46 highway. We got 38 miles per gallon.
you would get good mileage in this. It's like half of a cheap car.
Of course, even lightweight isn't always enough to make 55
You want
horsepower
helmets for this
quick.
thing?
The car
Go!
reaches 60 in 13.2 seconds.
I mean, it's a 3-cylinder, 1-liter economy car. Any sportiness is just from the fact that it's missing a roof and just has no actual usefulness. That's how you get that fuel economy. You lose everything else.
It's 18.9 seconds before it crosses the quarter-mile mark at
Yeah.
70 miles per hour.
Overtaking must
The
be
power
great.
band is surprisingly flat for such a small motor, though it frequently bogs down on launch, so that fast starts
Yeah.
take a bit of practice.
Yeah, it bugs, does it? The 3-cylinder, 1-liter engine? It bugs, you don't say.
And engine vibration is quite severe. Even
I love it! Yeah, the 3-cylinder song. Man, you gotta throw so many balancing shafts at them. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't put any in it.
at idle. But both the clutch and 5-speed manual shifter are light, smooth, and positive. A rather odd contrast to the buzzy motor.
So, is that my thumbnail right here? It looks like it's been photoshopped. It looks like someone has literally just gone in with the pen tool and just gone we're just chasing around like this. The pixelization of it being an old video isn't helping. But it really looks like someone's just photoshopped the top of the car off. It looks unfinished.
Braking also
Listen
proves
to
to be
it.
rather inconsistent. Distances are short, averaging 113 feet from 60 miles per hour. But poor brake pedal feel makes modulation difficult. And the front
Man, that
disc
must be
rear drum
terrifying.
combination
I'd actually
exhibits
want a
frequent
helmet.
lockup when cold. With its short 89.2-inch wheelbase and basic Econobox chassis, the Metro is better suited to low to medium speed commuting than our usual sling through the cones.
Yeah,
Front plow and
and let
body
me
roll are in abundance.
let me just get a pause. That's beautiful. That right there. Yeah, this is like the actual chassis and DNA of the car. You know, it really gives you the character of the finished car. It doesn't matter if you chop the roof off of it. If the DNA is economy box, just move at the cheapest rate possible, which is an important car, mind you. It's just 30 years ago, they could sell you nothing. But yeah, it's why I get so excited about my Mercedes and whatnot. They've clapped out piles of garbage, but there is a chance to bring it back to its glory because its DNA is there in its design. Man, you can throw so many mods at this thing and it's still going to be a wobbly little economy car. I really want it.
The rear end does the Lombardo.
I want to see the roof go up.
without much
I can't
encouragement
wait.
From the driver.
Look at it
The steering,
slam, though.
however, is fairly slow.
Nice
A safety
shot.
advantage with
Look
the
what
short
20 camera
wheelbase
footage used to
and
be
has
like.
plenty of feel.
Horrible.
High-speed maneuvers require a firm hand on the wheel and smooth application of the throttle to maintain stability. Real-life driving shows the Metro convertible.
Oh
in a
no,
much more
this looks like that video before the jump scare. Come on, millennials, tune in. This looks like the jump scare, right?
positive light. The ride is surprisingly comfortable for such a short wheelbase car, easily soaking up railroad crossings and rough country roads. The interior is standard Geo Metro.
It's so good seeing these cars when they were brand spanking new, because I only ever got my hands on stuff like this when they were thrashed and they were ready to be the learner P-Plater's car. And man, it looks nice. I mean, proof that no matter what, as long as it's brand new and no skid marks on it, it looks excellent. 'Cause, man, he's got thrashed. He's got absolutely thrashed. Yeah, so you see modern, new, super cheap cars, and they look so good in the photos. They always do. It's what happens after 6 months. Although these were Suzukis, weren't they? I don't know.
Dash design is simple and uncluttered with large, well-marked switches.
It looks good.
Gauges are basic and easy to read.
Boy, are they.
Sufficient for a car of modest means and performance.
I like all these bird
The
noises.
seats are very firm cloth-covered buckets that provide little support for the lower back
Oh,
and
no
thigh,
wheel.
but have good
Boo,
lateral
no
support.
wheel.
Ventilation
Ah,
controls
the
are
greatest
simple,
aircon
well-marked,
controls
and
ever.
easy to reach in their center dash location,
Perfect.
as is the optional AM/FM cassette stereo. Its power is adequate for top-down driving. Storage space is plentiful for such a small car, with a large luggage shelf behind the seats
Weird.
that opens into the trunk.
Weird, but
The
okay.
trunk itself is quite roomy, though
Where's
the small
the roof?
opening and high liftover can hamper loading. Our car was one of
Yeah,
the
here we
first
go.
hand-built
Okay,
prototypes.
okay. So first thing you got to do is chuck a piece of plastic out of the car and get it out of your way.
Not all of the top mechanism seen here was finalized for production.
What?
First, the multi-piece plastic
Wait, is this a prototype?
cover is removed.
Yeah,
Then the
here it
top
comes.
goes up manually with
I like
little
how it
effort.
squeaks already.
There is a single latch at the windshield and
One
Velcro
latch.
straps for added support at the rear. While raising the top is more
That's fiddly.
complex than the Mazda Miata or Mercury Capri, the end result is a shape that
Yeah, it's what I said it would be, where there's nothing here and it's just like a cheap tent that you pull over yourself manually, as I said. Yeah, okay. I mean, and keeping in mind, this is how it's going to look nearly all of the time. Because you don't walk away from your convertible with the roof down. You don't do that. It's just an invitation for people. It's so convenient because you can just jump in without even opening the doors. So this is how it's going to look all the time.
matches the Metro's cute lines.
Oh,
The Geo Metro convertibles hits start with its price. It's the cheapest
luggage
convertible
space?
available.
I mean, I guess.
I also like its econo
Dash
cute
design.
styling, generous luggage space, efficient dash design, smooth shifter, and good steering feel.
Yeah.
Misses are the uneven handling and poor brake feel.
Yeah, so the handling, which makes it dangerous, the brake feel, which makes it dangerous, the complex top, which is the entire point of this thing, is to have the top, seat comfort, the thing you're actually putting your body weight into all the time, and engine vibration. In other words, it's a rat bag. It's an absolute desolate rat bag that's dangerous feeling, and the one gimmick is a pain in the ass. I want 6 of them.
We'd also like a simpler convertible top, more seat comfort, and less engine vibration.
Yeah, they never put
In
that
our
piece
safety
back in,
check,
by the way.
Metro passes with a driver's
Oh.
side airbag, but it lacks a passenger airbag, and like all econo cars,
Yeah.
anti-lock brakes.
Yeah.
Rear shoulder belts are a moot point in a two-seater. So the Mazda Miata
Oh gosh, you can't compete with the MX-5. That is like the most cherished and like, that's like the greatest sports nug you could ever play with. It's a race car. It's a nice little runabout. It's an economical daily driver. It's got a boot. It's rear-wheel drive. You can't. Oh, it's superior performance. Much better top. Oh, it costs more. Of course it does. Like you can. These are still good today. Although this is a heckin' nug. I really do like camping for cars. But these are actually increasing in value, and maybe nobody even bought these. You'll have to tell me, like, they didn't sell these rat bags here. I didn't know they went this desolate with a car. So, US folks, did they sell them, and are they still around?
has a much more efficient top mechanism, as well as significantly better performance. But it also costs more and has a good deal less luggage space,
Bah.
but offers an optional detachable hardtop.
Which looks awesome.
Mercury's Capri will also outdo the Metro in both performance and top operation.
Still,
it also
like,
costs
front-wheel
more,
drive,
but has
just,
a rear seat and its own optional hardtop. If you're getting interested in having one of these compact ragtops,
And I
it
am.
might be a good idea to warn you that it will only be initially available in 10 states, and only about 3,000 will be made for the 91 model year.
Oh.
If you're one of the 3,000 folks who can find one, consider yourself fortunate.
Right, so they're not. They didn't even release them at massive scale, and okay.
Sure, it's no Mazda Miata.
Nope.
But the Geo Metro convertible will still deliver the best feature of its more sophisticated competitors for a lot less money.
No. People track day the MX-5. Now we're talking about DNA again. The DNA of the MX-5 Miata is that it was a sports car. It was always designed to be a sports car. They didn't just look at what was laying around and go, we can chop the roof off that and make a death trap. There's no rules against that. They made, I mean, no doubt an MX-5 is going to crash horribly too compared to, like, you know, modern stuff. But man, you could take an MX-5 to the moon, or you can make it a simple commuter. This is stuck here. You want desolate floppy nug? You're staying there. And again, I want 6 of them, please. Send them over. Oh, and then it's showing like other cool stuff. Like we're moving away from that car. And the song's different. Where is it? Hey! This is no. wait. No, excuse me. It's the same song. Sorry about that. Please accept my apology. I said I'm sorry.